Hello, friends, and thank you so much for serving on this Sunday, March 26, 2023. This Sunday is Memory Verse Sunday, so I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of this week's lesson. So when we begin at 9:30, when you arrive, you're going to check into the check-in room and get your sticker and pray as a team. When you get to the room, we are not going to do a worship song today, so you can go ahead and set up the video to any worship song that you would prefer and go ahead and press play so that can be background music. So as the kids are arriving, one adult should be taking attendance in the white binder, one adult should be getting the YouTube music playlist ready to go, and then the other two should just be walking around and visiting with kids as they do centers. At 10:10, it's time to clean up the centers as normal. When they come to the carpet, we will be doing something different. Instead of worship time, we're going to be practicing our monthly memory verse, which this month is Mark 9:35. So we will practice that together as a group. And then when we get the call that it is time to walk down to the sanctuary, we will go and stand at the right-hand door and enter the sanctuary, go to the front, say our monthly memory verse, and that is when the groups will split once we leave the sanctuary after doing the monthly memory verse. The 3rd through 5th graders will go upstairs. If you are going upstairs with them, make sure you have the yellow bag. It has the key to get yourselves in and lock yourselves in upstairs. And then the kindergarten through 2nd graders will return to their room back down the hall. Also, if you're going upstairs, make sure that you have your cell phones with you with the volume on so that you can be contacted so that you know when the sermon is ending and it's time to return downstairs. So, when you get to your classroom, whether it's downstairs or upstairs, you're going to begin with prayer, getting prayer requests from the kids, recording them in the book, and doing the Lord's Prayer together. Following that, you're going to do the Gospel Story Bible lesson for this week, which is lesson 147, Keep Your Eye on the Prize, located on pages 294 and 295. If you're in K through 2, read it out loud to the group. If you're in 3rd through 5th, pass the copies of the book around and let them take turns reading paragraph by paragraph. Once you're done reading the story, you're going to locate part of the story in the Bible. This week it's in Philippians 3, 7 through 11. And so if you're in K through 2, they can locate it and then the teacher will read it out loud to them. If you're in 3rd through 5th, they should locate it and read it independently or with a partner before the teacher reads it out loud. And then you can go over the follow-up questions together. Following that, both groups have the same craft because since it is Memory Verse Sunday, we are limited on time. And so the craft for this week is we're going to focus on serving others above ourselves. So you're going to reread the memory verse, as well as one of our key verses from last week's lesson, Philippians 2, 3 through 4. So you're going to have a student look up those verses to read out loud. Make a list. If you're in K through 2, do it on the dry erase board. If you're in 3rd through 5th, get journals out and they can list it in their journals. As a whole group of ways that we could live this in our daily lives. Specific ideas that are achievable at their current ages. So just thinking of ways to serve others in ways that are achievable as a kindergartner or a 5th grader. After making the list, have them choose one to set as a goal for them to work on over the next week. They can write it down on a sheet of paper to help remind themselves before we meet again. So there are lots of copies of this sheet of paper. You can give them a prompt, especially in K through 2, say my goal for this week is, and then they can set a goal of a specific achievable thing that they can do to serve others. It can be as simple as I'm going to help my mom with the groceries. I'm going to help my dad put away the dishes. I'm going to help my brother tie his shoes. Or it can be something that they know is coming up. Maybe they know they're going to help serve at the food pantry with an adult. I'm going to help serve at the food pantry. Something that they know is achievable. I'm setting small goals that will eventually lead to bigger goals. And then when you get the text, it's time to come back downstairs. We do dismissal. Greet parents at the door. One adult should be in charge of making sure that they are marking kids off on the attendance sheet that they've been picked up, collecting their parents' sticker as well as their sticker to attach to the sticker ball, highlighting their name. The other kids should be, while they are waiting at the worship area, they should not be running around the room. They should all be in the worship area. If they brought their Bible, they can get a Bible prize over there in the worship area. And that is it. It's pretty simple on Memory Verse Sunday weeks because doing the memory verse does take up about 10 to 15 minutes of the time. But thank you so much for serving. I will actually be with you this week. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the morning or send me a text anytime. I will see you on Sunday. Thank you.